Hello everyone, Coming Clean here. So you want to start playing Smash Ultimate online? Maybe you already are, but you're looking for a few beginner-friendly tips. Good for you! Online Smash is a lot of fun, and having a few goals set for you will make your experience all the more enjoyable. In this video, I'll give you 5 beginner-friendly tips for online Smash Ultimate. I hope you enjoy it. I want to make it very clear right away that I am not an elite smasher. I am just a guy who enjoys playing the game on a casual competitive level, and I want to help people to do the same because online gaming can sometimes be intimidating. These tips are therefore tailored to fit the kind of opposition you'll face online at the beginner to intermediate level. Let's start with the first one. Tip number 1. Pick a character that suits you. You probably already know that there is a vast amount of playable characters in this game. Finding which ones that work best for you can therefore be a bit tricky. The best advice I can give you though is to initially ignore the playstyles and just go for a character from a franchise that you like. This should be no problem since Smash Ultimate might be the biggest mashup of video game characters ever released. There is certainly different difficulty levels for different characters, and they will require a variable amount of time to master. However, you are much more likely to spend time with a character that you have some sort of connection with, which in turn will make you improve at the game faster. For me, it was Sonic, and I decided that before buying the game. I can't tell you exactly why. I just thought that Sonic would be a character that I was sure to enjoy in the context of a platform fighter, and he ended up being my current main character. You shouldn't totally ignore the information available online about the character's different difficulty levels, but I also think that aesthetic appeal is an almost as important factor. Tip number 2. Learn a combo or two. All characters in the game have different types of moves, and they also have different moves that will synergize with each other in different ways, which in turn creates combos. Some combos in this game are inescapable, and they are called true combos. Some attacks can lead into one or more follow-ups, but if these series of attacks offer a moment where the opponent can escape, with a dodge for example, the combo is called a string instead. You will have a little trouble finding YouTube combo guides for every single character in the game. I strongly advise you to learn some combos with your favorite characters. Not only can they help you deal more damage, they also offer you an opportunity to go,
"Hey, I did a combo!"
Some combos are easy to learn and some are harder, but you're sure to find a few that fits your skill level. Here's a few examples from my own experience. Squirtle can follow up a down throw with a number of different aerials. Personally, I usually hit with 1 or 2 follow-up attacks, but players of higher skill levels who also know matchups better than me can hit with several. I had to play in training mode for quite some time before finally being able to do Greninja's neutral air, dash attack, up smash combo. But its down tilt into full hop forward air was much easier. This combo is also a great example of another technicality of doing combos in this game, in that knockback is affected by the damage that's been dealt to your opponent. For example, Greninja's down tilt into forward air combo only starts to work when your opponent is closing in on 100% damage. This is something that you're going to have to take into consideration when learning your combos. Another example of this is that at low damage, Sonic's up throw strings very well into his homing attack. But it doesn't work at higher damages. Then you are much better off doing an up B and try to go for a backer instead, which also has the possibility of scoring a kill. That actually leads us into my next tip. Tip number 3. Find your kill moves. Universally, over the whole roster, smash attacks are all very potent at scoring kills. At the novice level, many matches quickly divulge to both players throwing out random smash attacks as soon as the higher damage numbers are reached. This tactic will however not work as well once the skill level of your opponents increase, since players with experience will surely capitalize on the predictability and high end lag of the smash attacks. I am certainly not saying that you shouldn't use smash attacks at all, but you have much to gain by learning which of your character's regular attacks that can lead into a knockout, since they are in many cases faster and safer. It can be something as simple as a throw, or in many cases aerial attacks. For Falco, for example, his forward air is suitable for combos and for racking up damage, but his back air knocks back much further when the target's damage is high. Sonic also has a back air that easily kills, and for both Mewtwo and Charizard, their forward air is a good option. On the ground, some tilts can also be preferable over smashes at higher damages. Putting a training dummy to a high damage and playing around with your character's different moves is time well spent, since knowing which moves you can use instead of spamming smashes is a crucial skill. Tip number 4. Learn your best out of shield option. When an opponent hits your shield with an attack with high end lag, like a smash, you have the opportunity to punish them. It is very common for players to try to do this with a smash of their own, which in most cases is too slow and your enemy will be able to block it. Therefore, it's very important to learn which of your character's moves that comes out the fastest after blocking an attack, or you will miss opportunities for free damage and even kills. This is in many cases jumping attacks, since jumps comes out fast after a block. Finding out which moves is your best out of shield option can of course be a bit tricky, but I encourage you to do some experimenting by yourself and also check out guides online. It's about time we get into the final tip for today. Tip number 5. Pick something to focus on each session. Even if you have clocked several hours with the game, there's a lot to learn, and if you're a beginner, even the small number of tips in this video can possibly feel overwhelming to keep in mind all at the same time. I therefore recommend you to pick one specific thing to focus on each online session. For example, after getting comfortable with Sonic, my first realization was that I don't nearly enough pursue my opponents off stage. This is limiting me as a player, since Sonic has solid air moves and a great recovery. So the next session I played, I solely focused on improving my game off stage. And when I rewatched my video of an online session with the Pokemon trainer, I immediately saw that I don't fast fall my jumps enough, making me more predictable and slower. On my next session with Pokemon trainer, I will therefore have fast falling as my focus. Putting all your focus on one particular thing may result in other aspects of a game being lacking in that particular session, but that is totally fine. Improving at this game takes time, and focusing on one thing at a time can be a helpful tip. That was all I had for you today. If you have put an hour or two into Smash Ultimate, feel free to share your best beginner tip in the comment section. I have more content about Smash Ultimate on my channel that you can check out on this link, and you're also more than welcome to subscribe for weekly gaming content. That is however it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Coming Clean, and I will see you next time. Take care!